and collectors on to actually fit in. So yeah, so that's what I mean for living it.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back. As you can see, the bike is loaded up. We stayed in this greenhouse here, that's a hostel. Yeah, it was okay, nothing too fancy. So bikes are loaded up and we are now heading to Mount Wellington first with this guy over there. It's a fellow German traveler we met on the ferry and decided to meet again. Let's go, check out the roads ahead. Did I ever tell you guys how much I hate cities? I just can't stand them. Yep. Just sitting in traffic, crawling up mountains. That's so stressful. That's why I'm rather out in nature. Running the back roads where nobody is. So much better. But we're making progress, still 19 kilometers. Through all this hustling and bustling city. That is a little bit reminds me of San Francisco, I have to say. Especially with all the roads leading up and down the hills here. Looks so cool. We made it to the outskirts of the city here. And now climbing up, we go in on this top here. And it's still cloud covered. I hope I'm allowed to fly my drone up there, because that will be absolutely stunning. Because there are only a couple of clouds around, so let's see how this is going here for us. The view down into the Bay Area, that hits different. I will show you as soon as we are on top how stunning it is. But for now, let's enjoy this winding road up the mountain here. A couple of potholes here and there, and it's not the smoothest, but hey, it's fun anyway. Can see the bridge we crossed yesterday. Well, there's only one, so it's hard to miss, right? Wow, absolutely gorgeous up here. Still 2.5 kilometers here, but we're getting there slowly but steadily. There's still trees growing, so I guess we are not that high. I need to research where the tree line is here, if they even have one. Because in Europe that is quite common, but here I'm not quite sure. It's actually quite chilly up here. All right, 1 kilometer left. I think we are somewhere close to the antenna. There should be the parking lot. I hope there's place, because a lot of people heading up the mountain, but also a couple coming down, so we might be lucky. Look at this view though. Look at it. Look. Wow. That is, you can look really far today, eh? And in a second we have time to check it out properly. Alright, I think we are at the summit here. Looks like it, right? Holy moly. Oh, let's go. There's a lot of place here. This is just amazing. Woohoo! I love stuff like that. Off the mountain we go here. This thing is absolutely stunning. So if you ever make it to Hobart, get up here. Just don't get me wrong, I love Norway, but this view I would say is competing with Norway. At least one. It doesn't make my ranking change. This is absolutely beautiful. And there's even a second bridge. I didn't even see it the first time, so there's one that is a little bit curved and one is like super flat. I guess there's the one for the harbor, for the big ships to go through. Because we saw one, I would say it's a container ship or something like that, leaving the harbor area and heading to the bay, or in Norway it would be the fjord, right? This is an awesome view, even though I already don't like going down into the city again. That is the worst part, heading back into urban areas. And from there we will head up to some cave basically here. Missed my chance. Well, that is the plan for now. Head back through the city basically, and we're heading further south to Hastings Cave. This is something I want to check out. Let's see how this is going. It's 100 kilometers and it should take us roughly 2 hours to get there. So let's go check it out. Cruising alongside this beautiful river here. Let's see if we can find a spot to stop, except for here. This looks like a private road. There is surely somewhere something to stop. we're almost at the Hastings Caves, and they also have hot springs, so we could go for a dip here, but first let's get there. According to the sign it's still about 2 kilometers. According to my sat-nav or to Google it's even more. But first we have to check out the visitor center, because you have to buy a ticket. Well, let's see how this is going. Alright, we made it in time for the 3 o'clock tour here in the Hastings Caves. The tour is 45 minutes. The temperature awaiting us in the cave is only 9 degrees and we now have 24. So it's gonna get a little bit chilly, I guess. I'll just put on some good clothes and enjoy the little bit of a cooling here. Cool down, I think it's the right word, right? Let's enjoy the cool down for a little bit, and afterwards we will jump into the thermal spring they have here. 28 degrees water temperature. Yep. So the water will be hotter than the temperatures around, or the air temperature at the moment. Kinda interesting here. And again we are riding through these foresty roads where I start wondering again, how the heck did they find this stuff? Alright, see you at the cave. Alright guys, and we are out of the cave. Well, comment below what you think about that. I find it absolutely fascinating seeing stuff like that. And they discovered this stuff 1912 to 1913, so it's just mind-blowing. They chopping wood here and found this cave just by pure accident. So if you're around, come here. From Hobart, 1 hour and 40 minutes, so it's absolutely worth the time and the money. Alright, let's get out of here before the mosquitoes eat us alive. Well, on the way in I wondered how they find this stuff, because it's basically like 8 kilometers away from the main road, and they went in and got the wood out, because if you can see there are some big trees here. A lot of them think are fallen over or rotten away. and the rest got chopped away. Absolutely amazing. Alright, quick dip in the thermal spring and then we off. Dip in the pool. The water is 28 degrees and we now have 22 according to my motorcycle here. So yeah, the water was warmer than it is outside. Yeah, the plan is to find a camping spot now somewhere out in the wild, but Carl has an app for it on his cell phone, but we need reception for it, so we are now going down to the main road and towards Hobart to catch a signal, and then we will check out where we can stay tonight, because there are a lot of wild camping grounds, if you want to call them like that, around, so should be fun. Found a camping spot 20 kilometers away from here, and that is by far the nearest. So we are now heading to an Egar Express store. It's basically the supermarket here. That's the only one we could find in Dover. Yeah, we'll buy some groceries there for dinner and then for breakfast tomorrow as well. Take everything with us and then we will head to the camping ground. Hopefully it will be a nice one. Alrighty people, shopping is done and now it's time to head off. It's actually 33 minutes until the camping ground, so that should be easy going. And then we just hope for the best. RV River Camping and Picnic Area it's called. We checked, so it's like it should be a free camping ground. That's why we are heading there. But yeah, let's check it out, see what's going on there. Hope there are not too many people around, but enough to make good noise to keep the snakes away. And other than that, I'm fine with whatever comes along our way. Alright, just like that we are arrived. Oh boy. Let's see if we can find a spot here somewhere. Or not so much, right? Alright guys, we found our camping spot. I pitched my tent right here because there was no other spot available, and this is the situation. So Carl will hang his hammock between these poles. Yeah, stay here for the night and tomorrow we will head further north again. So I see you guys tomorrow on the roads ahead.